Schizophrenia.
Myths and realities.
Hello, students. Today I'm excited to guide you through an important topic, schizophrenia. You might have heard about it in movies, books, or even conversations, but there's a lot of confusion out there.
Today, we'll dive deep into what schizophrenia really is, bust some common myths, and uncover the realities. My goal is to help you understand this condition in a clear, simple way so you can be informed and empathetic. Let's get started. Schizophrenia is a mental health disorder that affects how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. It's a chronic condition, meaning it can last a long time, but with the right support, people can manage it and live fulfilling lives. It often shows up in late teens or early adulthood, though it can happen at other ages too. Schizophrenia has three main types of symptoms. Positive symptoms. These are extra experiences that aren't typically there. Hallucinations. Hearing voices, seeing or feeling things that aren't real. Delusions. Strong beliefs that aren't true, like thinking someone is out to get you. Disorganized thinking. Trouble organizing thoughts, leading to jumbled speech. Negative symptoms. These are things that are missing or reduced. Lack of emotion. Trouble showing feelings, like not smiling or seeming flat. Low motivation. Not wanting to do daily tasks like schoolwork or chores. Social withdrawal. Avoiding friends or family. Cognitive symptoms. These affect thinking and memory. Trouble focusing. Hard to pay attention or follow a conversation. Poor memory, forgetting recent events or instructions. Difficulty planning, struggling to make decisions or solve problems. It's not the same for everyone. Symptoms vary in strength and combination. You've probably seen movies where someone with schizophrenia seems to have split personalities or switches between different identities. This is a big misunderstanding. Schizophrenia is not the same as dissociative identity disorder, DID, which involves multiple distinct identities. The term schizophrenia comes from Greek words meaning split mind, but this refers to a split between thoughts and reality, not personalities. For example, someone might hear a voice, a hallucination, that feels real but isn't, or believe something untrue, a delusion. It's about perception, not being two different people. TV shows and stories often show people with schizophrenia as unpredictable or violent, making them seem scary or dangerous to others. This is unfair and wrong. Most people with schizophrenia are not violent. In fact, they're more likely to be victims of violence than to harm others. Studies show that only a tiny fraction of violent acts are linked to schizophrenia, and these usually happen when symptoms are untreated or combined with issues like substance use. With proper treatment, people with schizophrenia are just like anyone else, your neighbors, friends, or family members. Some people think schizophrenia happens because of bad upbringing, stress, or a weak mind. This blames the person or their family. Schizophrenia is a biological brain disorder, not caused by parenting or personality. Scientists believe it's a mix of genetics. If a parent or sibling has it, the risk is higher, but it's not guaranteed. Brain chemistry. Imbalances in chemicals like dopamine affect how the brain works. Environment. Things like stress, trauma, or drug use can trigger it in people already at risk, but they don't cause it alone. It's complex, and no one is to blame. Think of it like diabetes or asthma. It's a health condition, not a personal failing. There's a belief that schizophrenia means someone can't work, go to school, or have relationships. They're lost forever. With the right support, many people with schizophrenia live meaningful, productive lives. Treatment includes medications. Antipsychotics help control hallucinations and delusions. Therapy. Counseling helps with coping skills, emotions, and daily life. Support. Family, friends, and community programs make a big difference. Some people work jobs, attend school, maybe even like you, and have families. Symptoms might come and go, but management is key. Famous examples include John Nash, a brilliant mathematician with schizophrenia, whose story inspired the movie A Beautiful Mind. He won a Nobel Prize. You might think schizophrenia is super rare, or that there's no hope for those who have it. Not so rare. About 1 in 100 people worldwide will experience schizophrenia in their lifetime. That's millions of people, so it's more common than you might think. Treatable. It's not a cure, but treatments work well for many. Medications reduce symptoms, and therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, help with thinking and behavior. Early help is best. Catching it soon improves outcomes. Research is ongoing, and new treatments are being explored all the time. Understanding schizophrenia helps us break down stigma. People with this condition aren't crazy or broken. They're human, like us, facing a challenge. As students, you can be kind. If a friend or family member has schizophrenia, support them without judgment. Learn more. Knowledge fights fear. Ask questions and read reliable sources. Speak up. If you hear myths, correct them politely with facts. Schizophrenia is a complex brain disorder, not a character flaw or a movie villain's trait. We've busted myths. It's not multiple personalities, not a recipe for violence, not caused by bad parenting, not a life ender, and not untreatable. The reality is, with support, people with schizophrenia can thrive. I hope you leave this class with a clear picture and a big heart. Let's create a world where everyone is understood and respected. Any questions, class? I'm here to help.